Hello there, I'm Aljo Hill, and welcome back to some Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn. We are restoring the British Empire. In our very first episode, we had a great period of time where I was basically dithering between whether or not to go with Europe and basically unite the EU, or to be a fascist monarchist. I decided to be the latter because that was the only true path available. God, I'm just the worst. Now, I had a lot of advice from my chat, because I am recording this live from my Twitch stream at twitch.tv/AljoHill, getting a lot of really nice feedback, and I'm getting some plans of what to do. I am thinking the best thing to do would just be build up a bunch of equipment and start producing basically heavy divisions rather than like a ton of like infantry, because we don't have a lot of manpower. The tanks also is going to be a smart plan, I think. So like over here, for example, we got all these modern tanks and motorized infantry. So instead of that, let's have armored brigades, and we're going to add modern tanks, but also add mechanized. And the thing is, what's their speed? I mean, they're pretty strong. What's a light mechanized? What's their the combat width is pretty. We basically could just have it like this. It's 19. Son of a bitch. That's not right. We could actually add another tank, because each of these motorized, they add defense. That's the thing. So we can get rid of some of the motorized. These are 3, which gives us 4, which means we could add one more light mechanized, or we could add a light tank. Oh no, we could add 2 tanks. Awesome. Nice. Yeah, that'd be good. So it kind of diversifies the amount of supplies that we need. We're still making a really strong 20 combat width division. We get 1 mechanized infantry, 1 light mechanized, and we get some motorized as well. It means it allows us to diversify what we're producing and what we're using. Because, oh my god, mechanized is strong. They have double the defense, double the breakthrough, double the soft attack. Wow, they're just basically better in general, but they have like fucking 8 times the production cost. So it's a good idea to kind of middle of the road it and try to, mix it up a little bit. Kind of maybe want to get rid of this 1 light tank, or maybe this modern tank. Well, the thing with light tanks is that they have much less defense. God, their breakthrough for these tanks is fucking crazy. I think I'm just gonna get rid of the light tank and add a motorized back in. Oh, they're combat width +3. Ah! I need 2. So all right, we'll have a light tank. Yeah, let's try and diversify a little bit. Try and cut up some of the individual production facilities that we need. Oh, this is a lot of tanks though. Our weight is super high. Yeah, it's our org is the problem. Because their organization, tank's organization is literally in the negatives. Because it's just so bad. I'm thinking maybe we just get rid of some of this, like... So then we could actually add 1 more light mechanized. That actually is a little bit better. Obviously it's a bit weaker, but their organization's stronger. It allows me to kind of diversify a bit, and we get some tanks. We have 1 motorized, 1 mechanized, and 2 light mechanized. And these are basically my main force, I think, these brigades. Alright, I think we got this. Make sure you guys chat you are giving me lots and lots of advice. I want to hear what you think. Obviously, it's going to cost 20 army experience, so we can't get that just yet. I like this idea. I like this division, although they have anti-air. What the why would I want anti-air? They're useless! Oh my god. So we're going to start producing mechanized and also some battle tanks. Alright, I think that's our first bit done. Let's do this thing, guys. Unpause for the first goddamn time. I don't think we have any other troops that aren't somewhere else. Let's put everyone in one Dudekaiser. Is there anyone who is not in an army? It's just this tank in Germany. Awesome. British forces in Germany. What? They have their own thing? New Security Council members. Okay. Oh, also we should take a look at the individual focuses of us. So we have a stagnant birth rate, so our monthly population is reduced by -60%. We have extra unity. We're EU members, so we lose some stuff, and it takes longer to justify wars. But we have really good factory output. A permanent USNC member. So we have the United Security Council UN, which gives us extra political power gain. We have bombs. We are a Commonwealth of Nations member, which again increases our political power, but also reduces our justify time. And we have average stability. So this is actually pretty lame. That's alright. What's the political growth? The first time we get any political power, what I will be spending it on is I will actually be spending it on monarchism. So where's my monarchist dude? Let's take a look at that monarchist dude. I really should be timing the videos a bit better. Where are you? Storch constitutionalists. Popular figurehead. Royal aristocrat. Drift towards monarchy. There we go. Is it me? This is one of my viewers who says, is it me or does he look like Tony Blair look like a comic book supervillain? He really does. Although it's possible comic book supervillains were modeled on him. Entirely possible. What's wrong? Is the port in Wilhelmshaven then? Maybe? I guess. Okay, we are still deficient on some supplies. We still need chromium. We can get that from France, actually. I prefer to just have one from chromium. Why do I need chromium? Ah, the tanks. Okay, no, I am actually going to need a lot of chromium, so let's keep doing that. Oops. There we are. Why is the starting group always that horrible teal color? Yeah, I don't know. The starting group is just it's disgusting color. I do agree. I have a comment from my viewership says that Putin has the best portrait. Putin does look very regal. He has a fantastic portrait, but he's also a terrifying man. But he knows how to look sexy for the camera. Whereas you go to the US and you get Clinton. Clinton kind of looks like a drunken frat boy who wandered into the White House and he's like, "Hey man, oh, we got a party. We got a party." It's frightening, I gotta say. Alright. So, okay, to summit in Kuala Lumpur. No thank you very much at all. Please do not want any of that. So we're just going to work on revitalizing Westminster, and that's going to allow us to get a bunch of really free factories, which is great. Take control of the Hesiab Triangle. That's fine. Basically, it means it's the kind of the same standard stuff that happened. Egypt's taken control over that. I think I'm going to wait a few years before we do any kind of warfare, because I really do want to try and get a really strong military, and it's going to be pretty heavily, firmly based on tanks, because we need heavy armaments, because we don't have much manpower. So let's take a look, actually, because when we go monarchist, is there a way we can get more population? So, we go imperialism. No, we don't. We don't have any population bonus that way. That is unfortunate for us. And yes, indeed, I have had a haircut, Gaming Knights. Thank you very much for that. I do believe chat should be showing up on my screen, but it doesn't look like it is. That's annoying. I'm looking forward to you reuniting Ireland with us. Sorry, Birdie, you're going to be a part of us. One day. One day soon. So let's think about this. What's the best path? Thing is, we can puppet India, and then if there's a way we can annex India, that'd be super awesome. Because we could just take India whenever we like and get all that population. Because look at the pop in here. Hundreds of millions. Literally a billion people live here. Literally a billion. Unfortunately, I'm being told that I should do a new Trafalgar, but unfortunately, the Britain has no navy. We start with 0 ships. Only the ship that I just built, which is crazy. I don't really do much with my Air Force just yet. Basically building as many military factors as possible. I just want to work on gathering supplies for a while, and just start getting stuff together. I think I am firmly in the decision that I want to have smaller units that are more heavily accented with strength. Actually, you know, maybe we should add tanks to these guys with the infantry brigade. We got mechanized and stuff, and mechanized, light mechanized. Theoretically, we could just add motorized to this. And that itself, to be honest, that itself is a division. It just costs a crap ton of mechanized. But that itself is awesome. I like this idea. I think that's going to be smarter. I think it's going to be a lot smarter to do this. It's so many mechanized. It only costs 10 as well. We got to focus on the mechanized. This is the thing. It just costs so much production. Maybe we should just have light mechanized. You know? Could just have light mechanized. Doesn't really work though. You need two mechanized, 1 light mechanized, and 2 motorized. Gives you 20 combat width, which I really want to stick to. Yeah, I do want to stick to that. Well, we'll figure it out, because we need to gather equipment anyway. We're going to have a couple years of peace, first of all. And we're going to get those sexy factories all for free. All for free, baby. Oh, yeah. I actually don't know what the future of the NHS is. I actually don't know what happens when we take that focus, but we will have to do it. So we're going to get that Vitalized Westminster, and then Economic Stimulus, and then we're going to go English Industry, and then down to English Factories, which will be awesome. So awesome. Okay. pretty happy with this. And I also really want that extra research slot too. My chat is going crazy because in my Twitch stream you can gamble aldrafish, which is the stream currency, and they're going nuts for that. So economic stimulus. This is a really lame one. Social Democrats. Pfft, get out of here. I wonder if I should actually go monarchist pretty soon. I don't need to leave NATO, but without to go to monarchist, to be honest. I actually don't need to leave NATO at all. Where's the leaving NATO thing? That's over here in Britain first. That's fine. That's no big deal at all. Alright. Alright. Get the Queen in power now, says people in my viewers. Alright, I'm interested in this idea. I could try and get that, but I really want to get the factories. This is the thing. Kindeth, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. There is actually a Brexit focus, Kindeth. There is actually a Brexit focus. Yeah, I love that you can do this. You can actually do Brexit. Hang on, where is it? Where is it? It's over there. Brexit referendum. And if it doesn't work, you can just go defy Remain and just be like, screw you, we're having Brexit anyway. You don't get a voice. You don't get to have an opinion. Alright. Outdated equipment production, so we're gonna upgrade the mechanized we are making. Much better. Oh, look at all these tanks. Love it. The problem is that it costs so much to be able to make mechanized and modern and stuff. It's just so expensive. It is insane. Alrighty, so what's next? What's next in the path of gloriousness? Also, I have turned off focuses, historical focuses, so everyone should be doing kind of random things. Okay, so Germany is going empathize freedom, so they're staying pretty normal. Let's take a look at this. Alright, so let's do this thing. So those in chat may be interested, because they're trying to spend their aldrafish, just to let you know, I'm going to do any push-ups that you make me do. Yes, because I do make them do me push-ups, because I'm trying to get fit here. My stream make me do push-ups. I'll do that in between recordings. Let's take a look at what the national focus is everyone's doing. So France is doing Liberté. So they're also going left-wing. Oh no, they could. They could go Liberté and then go populist agendas and then go into Le Pen. Ooh. Make a Challenger 3. That's a possibility. Okay, so I can actually now start going towards monarchism. What I'm going to do is I'm going to spend my very first group of political power, and I'm going to put them on my... Where are they? Royal Aristocrat Jeremy Leiper, and I'm going to get a nice drift towards monarchism, which is going to help me out with regards to my actual growth. And it's always better, by the way, to do this sooner rather than later, because what happens is you get points in a daily change, right? But then as the popularity goes up, that starts to scale down, because obviously everyone's already super happy with them, so the effect is diminished. So anytime you can get flat bonuses of growth, and by that I mean, for example, if you go down towards to the right in Power of the Throne, you actually get a flat 20%. It's better to have already increased it as much as you can on the daily growth. So we'll do the daily growth now, and then we'll start going towards Empower. The problem is, future of Britain, 70, 70, 70, 70. Like, it takes us such a long time. Like, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 times to be able to get to restore the British Empire. 6 times 7, that's basically an entire year to be able to get monarchism in power. Alright, Italy is just... What? Italy's left NATO. What? Oh, they took the focuses to leave NATO. This is why you have, the non-historical focuses, I suppose. Okay. I didn't even know they could do that straight away. Yeah, look at that. Is it abandon the West? I think they went abandon the West. Holy shit. Alright, whatever, man. You do you, buddy. You do you. Alright, we're gonna go English industry now. Give me those sexy factories. Yes! Yeah, going full Mussolini. My goodness. I'm excited, I gotta say. Right, so... What is the general plan here? And I'm sitting here with the game freaking paused already. I am an absolute fool. Yes, I am. Oh, had a little bit of a cut there. That's weird. Alright, we'll keep on doing this. Let's do this thing. Israeli forces retreat from southern Lebanon. Israeli has a partial military presence in southern Lebanon ever since they supported Christian militias in the Lebanese civil war. They confirmed Israel will complete its retreat. Alright then. You do you. No, Jim Jam Jodiro in my stream. Get a nice little shout out for you. No, battleships aren't really a thing so much anymore. Missile cruisers are kind of the battleships. They're going to fight the oligarchs. Okay. I want to see what the US does. I'm really interested to see what they do, because the game's going to kind of depend on them. They've got diplomatic focus. Okay, fine. Be lame. But that is actually how you can start going towards war on terror and Path of the Founding Fathers and all that shit. That's cool. But we're starting to build lots and lots of equipment. We're getting a nice supply up here. Also, when I get my next group of political power, I am going to go the chief of... No, not the chief of staff. I will be going the advisor who will get me... The theorist who will get me the daily army experience gain. Because I'd like to start recruiting troops. I do think I'm going to maybe have the kind of infantry ones and the tank ones separately. Because... Oh, or do I just do the tanks? Oh my god, I can't decide. Or do I just make these guys tanks? Wow, I already have 11 divisions of them. Do I just basically add an armored group and add a whole bunch of tanks to these bad boys? Basically meaning that they're really strong, but their organization is dog shit. So they're basically ridiculously powerful, but their organization is essentially zero. And then have infantry to be the rest. Just like flat, normal ground troops. I mean, this would be the best possible thing, because these guys are strong as shit. I do want that. I really do want that. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to do that. Obviously, it means I need to add 150 modern battle tanks to each division. Oh my god, I'll never be able to do that. Literally never be able to do that. Because tanks cost so much production as well. Actually less than mechanized. They actually cost less than mechanized. Oh, but I need infantry to be able to fight the massive hordes of enemies. Maybe I should just stick to the tank guys. You know, maybe I should just stick to these bad boys and replace the army thingies. So just replace these guys with some mechanized. So a mechanized, 2 mechanized right now. So this would be 2 tanks, 2 motorized, and 2 mechanized. This would be an intensely strong tank division. And it'd basically be like, blam, blam, blam. 200 motorized, 200 mechanized, and 100 battle tanks. So the motorized is the problem. So maybe we should actually go light mechanized instead. Yeah, we'll replace it with 1 light mechanized to kind of cut down the costs. Okay, we still actually do have cavalry, which is really interesting. Oh, I just got a new follower on the stream, so we actually get the follow notification. You guys can see my follow. Thank you, HeinzJohan79. Welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining me. I am actually recording this for YouTube, so you're going to see your name come up on the YouTube channels. And this is actually a beautiful moment to actually end the episode. So do make sure, guys, my viewers on YouTube, make sure you check out the other series I have on my channel. As well as that, also check out my Patreon if you want to support my channel in general. Please do also leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. What do you think of my strategies? What do you think of the way I'm playing? Do you think I could maybe make a bit of a better unit division organization? Because I'm kind of worried that this is going to be too strong, too heavy. And the tanks are really good and all, but I'm worried that it costs too much production. So, and also leaving a like is great as well. So I was Alger Hill, and I will continue to be, and this has been some Hearts of Iron 4 Millennium Dawn playing Britain, restoring the beautiful British Empire. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.